in his mind is I don't have my license is supposed to be good money.
How in your mind
his license wasn't supposed to be suspended no more. That's why he said Charlamagne took his donkey of the day back for him today because the dude literally his license wasn't supposed to be suspended. So it's like, if you pay all your fines off and the person say, oh, they're gonna take care of it, they didn't take care of it. But you think about it, if you paid it,
something don't sound right about that.
Well, shit, he on the news. It's on the news. The clip I sent you, that's why I was trying to look for the ABC News. They recapped his whole little statement. I swear to God,
I didn't see all that.
Yeah, no, they recapped it. Like he wasn't supposed to be.
I want to say that video.
Oh well, it must have just went. It must have just went.
I want to say that. I want to say that video. Oh, because I want to say I seen that a while ago, like maybe some years ago, like during the COVID time.
No way.
On a Zoom call when they don't.
Yeah, they still do Zoom jokes now. Hell yeah.
Oh, I thought people going back in there.
No, they go back in there, but they still here. Matter of fact, here go the joke.
I was thinking about getting my wife medical help. That's what I was thinking.
Corey Harris said that's why he was behind the wheel earlier this month when he appeared before District Court Judge Cedric Simpson, who knew Harris was appearing on a charge of driving while license suspended.
Mr. Harris, are you driving?
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually. So just give me 1 second.
We spoke to Harris by phone today, and he said the doctor wanted to see his wife for some ongoing medical issues that had worsened, and he didn't think about anything but getting her there.
You stationary?
I'm pulling in right now at this second. Yes, I am.
Corey Harris was cited for driving while license suspended in Pittsfield Township back in October. He said it was suspended for unpaid child support. Secretary of State records show his license was first suspended for child support back in 2010. But Harris told us he thought his license had been reinstated.
They were supposed to have lifted it 2 years ago, but they didn't.
And according to the Saginaw County court records we found, Harris is right. In January 2022, a judge rescinded that suspension on his license, but for some reason that information never got to the Secretary of State, where even as of today, his license is still listed as suspended, the same records the judge was going by.
This is a driving while license suspended?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And he was just driving. Failure to turn himself in will result in a bench warrant with no bond.
Oh, he was sick. His face looked nuts.
It's very embarrassing. And with the type of ties that I have with the church and the community, it's very embarrassing.
Thursday afternoon, Harris told us he was going to the Secretary of State's office to try to straighten out everything between them and friend of the court once and for all.
Always double check behind these workers, because they will say that they will do something and they don't do it.
So again, shout out.
Could have fixed that if his wife was in the car with him. All he had to do was show her. I'm taking my wife to the doctors.
The judge, you can't. You think the judge can? You can't drive with a suspended license. I know people do it,
but what he was trying to say. Oh well, it was already taken care of. But you could have said, "This is why I'm here, Your Honor. I had to take her for medical reasons. Nobody else. She can't drive. I had to take her."
I hear you. I hear what
show sympathy for that.
Maybe not, because he felt like he was in the right. I hear what you're saying, but I don't think dog.
For you to now to be like, oh yeah, the church people looking at me all funny and all this.
But you got Marcus, you have to think about it, because let's be clear, we talk about this all the time, though. Church people are very hypocritical. So if you in the church and you like one of those people who go to church every Sunday, and you really like into the church. Oh, let's be again, because I go to church and I know church people, bro. People be very hypocritical, dog.
Right. Because
so they gonna look at him like, nigga, you got to think about Marcus. This video went viral. Like everybody that talked about it.
Right. And
he literally got donkey of the day for this.
And they looking at you like, nigga, you could have called Uber, you could have did anything. That's what I'm trying to say. For you to sit here,
he didn't know his license was suspended. What you ain't here? Like if I'm driving, I didn't know my license was suspended. He basically saying I wouldn't have been driving if I knew my license still was suspended.
But you had that court date.
Yeah, but he wasn't. But he wasn't. Listen, no, I get that, but I don't know what. That's what
that was the for suspended license. He knew what he had the court date for.
Yeah, maybe. I kind of just think it was kind of messed up. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I hear you, but I ain't mad at him. I get it. I get how it can happen, and I ain't mad at.
It's like if you got for weed and then you go in the court smelling like weed.
I mean, I guess. Let's get into this Cardi B and Bia.